Hey Sagittarius, thanks for stopping by. All right, we are going to do messages from Spirit on what they want you to focus on right now, what's important. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so these messages are from Spirit on what you kind of need to focus on right now, okay? So first of all, there's something about disappointments or sadness from the past. There's a need to try to focus on the positive, or like realize like you're moving through a difficult period, right? But with time, things will get easier. You won't be so focused on things that have happened that, you know, hurt you or disappointed you. There's just this need to, it's almost like you have all these different things in front of you, right? Or that you're thinking about, or that you have emotions about, good and bad, past and present, things also to look forward to in the future. So they're saying, take your time to process it, but just realize things are going to get better. They always get better. There's something about the future. For some of you, it's almost like there's something unfolding in the future. I feel like you're aware of it, but it's like you're so focused on what has happened in the past or what is going on right now that you aren't allowing like good things to like penetrate whatever these feelings and emotions are that have to do with disappointment and sadness. Okay. So I'll move on. I do want to thank everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed, left comments. Also, all my returning viewers. I appreciate you guys. Feel free to peruse any of the videos. They are all timeless. So listen, you are moving on to better times, okay? They want you to realize that, like hit that home. I also feel like emotionally, if there's been any turbulent emotions, those are gonna kind of start to stabilize, okay? All right. So there is something about your stability though. This can be emotional stability. It can even be like, you know, if there's like a lot of unknowns going on in your life, it could make you feel like unstable in a sense because you don't know what's coming. You know, that could be with finances, relationship, you know, what have you, or just not knowing, you know. So they are saying better times are coming. There could be also some things that you're working on with your like subconscious, unconscious, that may have come to the forefront, okay? That one really wanted to come out, okay. Okay, so you might have moments of anger possibly, okay? Or frustration, just deep frustration. It's happening because of this stuff. Like I said, the moments of like things coming up from your, you know, subconscious, unconscious, can cause like triggers or reactions. Also, you know, as you're moving on from the past, there could be moments where you know, you think about something from the past that you're kind of thinking about now, right? And as time goes on, it will be less, but you're still going to be pulled into those moments when you think about things, okay? So I feel like this is almost like the future, you guys, because it feels like this stuff's kind of going on right now, but this feels like in the next several weeks, even like a couple months. But they're basically saying once you get to this point where you just have these little moments of frustration or anger or whatever, it's just part of the process. It's part of this process, okay? But once you get there, it's going to move pretty quickly. I almost feel like by the time you get here, you really aren't thinking about the past, but then all of a sudden, it's like you'll have these intense moments of, you know, it's almost like an invasion of something from the past that triggers you. It's just part of the healing. You're going to have a lot to celebrate. So I think that is basically when I was picking up on like there's stuff coming in the future. It's like you're aware of it, but you're so focused on what has happened or what's going on. So it's just a reminder, like good things are coming in. There's things to celebrate. And I do feel like most of you are aware of these things that are coming in. It's just you're kind of like in this, I don't want to call it a funk, because I can feel like pain and hurt and disappointments here, okay? But you will be more focused on your future and be more in the present as you move forward. Okay. And there's something about not leaving anything behind, okay? Meaning allow yourself to process through this as much as possible. So that when these little moments come up where you feel frustrated or angry or whatever, allow yourself to, feel, okay? That's basically what they're saying. Okay, and then for your oracle card, you got number 25, Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So the Phoenix is all about rebirth, right? So if you've gone through a breakup, job loss, financial crisis, even like if you are in school and you didn't do as well as you had hoped, or if there was even, a loved one passed over, this is basically saying, after those moments, you will heal. And it's not that you're going to get over it, right? But you will find your way through it to better times, okay? It's also a reminder to stay positive about the future, okay? Obviously, right now, that might not be possible for some of you, okay? But once you move through this, try to get back some of your positivity for the future. But this is really just about, good things coming in. So even if you don't see them right now, they will come in, okay? Just allow yourself time to move through this period, okay? All right, Sagittarius. Well, I hope that helps someone, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.